Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about everything I know so far relating to the sky getting bigger and bigger in Fortnite Battle Royale. So what exactly do I mean by that? Well, if you haven't already looked up into the sky in Fortnite Battle Royale, or maybe you're living in one of the houses or a cave or somewhere in Tilted Towers and you've just not been playing Fortnite, you know that the rocket has gone up and caused this kind of rift slash vortex type thing in the sky. And in today's video, we're going to be going over everything I know and can expect that is going to happen relating to this. So as we can see in the sky, we have this vortex type thing, and it is clearly getting bigger and bigger. You got a screenshot on screen right now that you guys can see, and this will show you how it was when it first happened, and then now we've got it so much bigger. So what exactly can I get to with this kind of idea? Okay, so once this sorts out this little glitch here that's going on, what I know so far is the rift itself is actually on the map, and it has been caused most likely by the visitor or Omen. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, Omen himself does have the little kind of like teleporting bulb type thing, also with his friend Fate. Them two seem to be something from the future that have visited Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, the interesting thing is, these are actually getting bigger, and from what I can tell on here, I personally believe this is going to form some sort of circle to maybe even spawn in the Leviathan, which is actually the new monster coming into Fortnite Battle Royale. So I'm going to be referring to that as the monster because that's what I like to call it. It's going to be really cool. Hopefully it does actually come, that game mode. It is only rumored, but we can expect it to drop. I personally feel like this is going to create a giant circle in the sky, and then it's slowly going to start to make a big color, and then we're going to start seeing things from history popping into Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, I am going to be covering an entire Season 5 story video on my channel, telling you guys and piecing basically everything that has happened, piecing it together and showing you guys a story that is near enough 100% most likely to happen. But this is just a theory on talking about the sky and stuff. As you can tell, the sky is getting bigger. It's kind of cracking in. A few people said that we're stuck in kind of like a dome or something like that. We're in kind of a dome and everything around us is just fake. And what's going to happen is this dome's going to crack and everything is going to get revealed around the outside. A bit like the Hunger Games type concept, or maybe like the Maze Runner, that sort of concept. People are kind of mentioning that we're going to kind of just escape the zone. Now, personally, I don't agree with that because obviously we see the mountains, we can see kind of the clouds above this, and to me, this does not look like a dome. You zoom in on it, and it looks like some sort of rift that's going to take you to a new place or a new land on the map. That's what I feel like it looks like. It's got like kind of like sparkles coming off it. It's interesting. The closest we can get to it is just about up here by the battle bus. We can't actually get right inside of it, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, we can see that the rift itself is starting to kind of curve around. We're actually at height limit right now, so we can't get any further in. But we can see, I believe it's just going to create one big circle in the sky. You can see this one here extending more over, and it's just going to keep going round. And eventually, once it forms a big circle, we're going to see, hopefully, some sort of kind of creature coming through it. And hopefully we get that secret game mode where we fight the monster. That's what we can expect to happen with this. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I can't wait for this to happen. But what else can we expect other than that with this giant rift? Well, as we all know, there's actually been some recent things in the game which have been kind of being destroyed and stuff. Little portals have been spawning and new things have been appearing all over the map, and I expect other ancient history items to be spawning in all over the map very soon when Season 5 drops. I think they'll hype this up all the way up to Season 5. I feel like there's no point of doing it early, so we'll wait until Season 5 and everything will be out. I believe the Tomato Head, not on this game that I'm in right now, but I believe the Tomato Head does actually have a portal on now, and there's a few other places on the map as well which seems to be being destroyed by kind of like rift and portal type things, which is pretty interesting. So if we keep going through over here to Lonely Lodge, you'll see around here, I believe some of the signs in Lonely Lodge have actually been destroyed. I believe a portal has been spawning here as well, and it has destroyed a bunch of stuff, and some of the other stuff inside Lonely Lodge is actually starting to get destroyed because of this rift, which is really interesting. So I know a bunch of stuff here has been getting affected, which is really cool, and we can see that all over the map most likely leading up to Season 5. Now, what exactly can we expect for Season 5 from this giant rift? Well, like I was saying before, the idea of the ancient history, it's been going around for ages all over the internet. I'll make an entire video talking about it and what we can expect in it, but we definitely know and can expect this for one reason. The reason for that is the trailer for the actual game mode for Playground LTM did include these screenshots you can see on screen right now of the actual game itself being built, or should I say when the actual game, the actual ancient history in the game being built in Playground LTM, kind of hinting towards Season 5. Well, we don't exactly know, but we do know Epic Games does produce a bunch of hints. We saw it within the audio files, and we can probably expect this to be a hint as well towards Season 5, which is really cool. Now, inside of Motel, the sign has actually been destroyed. The Motel sign is no longer remaining. The entire of Motel sign has officially gone. It's no longer even there. It got chomped up in the vortex, in the portal to another dimension. So we can expect things like this popping into the Fortnite map everywhere, and things are going to start to disappear, and things are going to start to get completely consumed by whoever is kind of in charge of this, or whoever has caused it, which we believe to be the visitor, but we don't exactly know. Now, what exactly happened with the rocket base and all that hero stuff? And you're probably wondering, why have the heroes not done anything about this? What's happening with all these heroes that we saw in Season 4? Well, guys, that was officially all fake. If you have been keeping up to date with my channel, you'll know that the hero storyline was completely fake, and everything in it was kind of just a big cover up. I'm going to be covering all this in an entire Season 5 video, like I said before, but for now, we know that this entire base that we're at now was actually only a prop for the film, and it actually happened to be usable by the visitor. And Omen, maybe Omen traveled from the future, maybe he traveled from the past, we don't exactly know. He does play a very key part in the story, and he did decide to do something with this base and set it up ready to go. It's an interesting concept, and we are definitely seeing some crazy things at this moment in time going on in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, this is a little bit off topic, and I've decided to put it in the middle of the video. Don't forget, if you haven't already, I've got a giveaway for Season 5. It's down in the description. Go and enter it, guys. It is awesome, and you can win yourself a Season 5 Battle Pass. Anyway, let's not talk about that too much. We can see the rift even curling down. I believe personally this is going to crack the entire sky open into an entire new dimension. A little bit like the Avengers, when you see the kind of like little monster things coming through the sky. You can definitely see it curling around the sky, and it's going to cause something big to come into Fortnite Battle Royale, and we're going to see all sorts of different things falling through from the future, the past, all these sort of things, and that is how Moisty Maya is most likely going to be destroyed by these things falling through. It's going to change the map entirely, and potentially even could plonk a brand new island on the coordinates of Fortnite Battle Royale. People predict C8, as you can see there, by Flush Factory and just below Greasy Grove. C8 is people where they're predicting that this new island is going to pop up. The reason I think that's going to happen is because this portal is going to be so big, so much rubble and stuff is going to fall through. It's going to land just around C8. You can imagine that being perfect just to the over Flush Factory once this curves round, and a huge island slash structure may fall through and just land there, and it could just be huge rubble, huge kind of like terrain type things. It all falls through. Maybe it's on its side, it's upside down. It's made to look nice. It's obviously not going to look bad, and it's made to fit here perfectly. And what will happen, it'll land in, it'll come through at a funny angle and probably plop here if potentially this does happen, and we could see a brand new area on Fortnite Battle Royale falling through the portal from history or the future. We don't exactly know, and that could land right here. That could lead the map to change completely, and it will also cause many other locations on the map to completely change. Now, there are many other theories throughout my videos. I've had a bunch of cool comments that you guys have been commenting, which I really do enjoy. I'd like to thank everybody for commenting these comments. These comments are absolutely awesome. So I'm going to read a few of these out to you guys right now. Some of these comments are really useful and definitely could be pretty funny if you guys do like some of these comments. So let me read a few of these out for you now. These are absolutely hilarious. So the first comment we've got is actually from this guy called Dragon Fire, and he says the sky will slowly turn into Allier's logo, and there's gonna be that's going to be the theme for Season 5, which is really funny. Now, there was another comment I actually saw, which I can't seem to find right at this moment in time, but someone actually commented saying the Season 5 is actually going to basically, what's going to happen is something's going to fall through the portal and land on Allier's house and actually shut down all of Allier's content, which was just completely ridiculous. I can't believe someone commented that, but oh well, you get these funny comments every now and then. I've also got a few other comments as well which do make pretty good sense, so let's have a look at them. Let's have a little read through these. We've actually got someone talking a little bit about the idea of the Hunger Games type concept, which is pretty cool. And we've also got, I think portals will transform the Fortnite map into a random time in history and OG skins will release. I also think this will be reversed back in time. So Dusty Depot will return and Tilted will return, and also the Comet will be back and the Rocket will be back as well, which is pretty awesome. And basically everything goes back in time. He also thinks Allier will get banned. Lol. So we've had a bunch of different comments. Some people also think the dome will crack and reveal us in to save the world, which is pretty awesome. And the storm will be out of control and we will become in the save the world land. That was actually from Lav. The one before that was from Prankster Gangster. Really awesome comments there from you guys. I do appreciate that, commenting them down in my community section. They really do play a big part in it. I think the one I most agree with out of all them is probably not the Save the World one, just because I feel like we're not in Save the World. I feel like Battle Royale is a separate thing from it, but obviously Vindertech itself is big part in it itself. Obviously that's the entire Fortnite universe, but I definitely feel like the idea of history reversing the map could reverse separate sections of the map, causing Tilted Towers to disappear, maybe causing Dusty to turn back to what it used to be. Tilted itself could potentially be cut in half. We could also see Loot Lake maybe getting a bit consumed, maybe some of the water gets drained. We could also see different areas like that. With these portals being placed on the map, near enough anything could happen on the map. It could suck up sections of the map. The football stadium could be sucked up and something else could replace it. Obviously that's not going to be there forever. That's just with the World Cup theme. So we definitely could see something there getting completely wiped. We could see that maybe get sucked up in the portal and then something else spawn there. So all the future map changes are big and they do relate to this giant rift / portal in the sky. I can't wait for this to happen. I'm absolutely buzzing and I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you are new as well, do go and enter the giveaway down below because it'll give you guys a chance of winning the Season 5 stuff. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Comment down below your theories for Season 5. I can't wait. I'm going to be bringing an entire Season 4 summary / Season 5 crossover video very, very soon, which will tell you guys exactly everything that's going to be happening throughout Fortnite and what has been happening, and summing it all up in one entire video. And that video may be quite long because it could be into the 20 minutes talking about everything which is going to be happening and everything that has happened, summing it all up for you guys, showing you guys who the government are, showing everything that we know has happened in the Fortnite Battle Royale map. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new around here, do stick around for daily Fortnite content. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.